wanting to get into the career of TikTok. Don't quit your day job right away is what you're saying,
No,
right?
I made that mistake. That was so stupid. So stupid. Don't do that. Do not do that. I did that when I was 18. Dumbest decision I have ever made. I found a job really quickly, but I was like, oh my God, I have to pay rent.
All right, guys, this is Dan Wise over here at Mode Studios, Find Your Mode podcast. And we have a segment we do every week called Business Spotlight Thursday, where we interview entrepreneurs, artists, pretty much anybody that's overcame something tough. Business owners in general, we see them as like, oh, they're so successful and they're doing so fantastic. But we don't realize is a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, social media stars, like our next guest, there's lots of struggle, uphill battles, and people only see the fruits of our labor, but they don't see what we really put into it to get to where we are. So our next guest today on Business Spotlight Thursday is Kirsten Joy.
Hello.
Kirsten, you have 400,000 TikTok followers.
Yeah.
We've got like an audience watching right now. So tell us a little bit about your journey into TikTok, because we see TikTokers on TikTok all day long, and you do a little bit of the dancing, the fashion. Kind of tell us about this a little bit. What got you into this?
So it was honestly really crazy. I just started posting one day because I was bored. I was in high school, had nothing to do with my life. It was over summer, whatever. I've always sang since I've sang since basically I could talk. I started vocal lessons when I was 8, but then I started posting it, and I was really lucky. I ended up posting one random video that got 4 million views overnight, and kind of just kept going up from there. The next one was 2 million, and it was, yeah.
So when you're getting 4 million views on a video, and this is your first one that hit any kind of like viral status beyond a couple thousand, 10,000 here and there.
Yeah.
When that happened, were you going kind of like, I'm going to be famous? Were you already thinking about like what I'm going to go buy? I'm going to be, did that run through your mind at all?
I was confused, really, more than anything. I was like, what is happening? It was such a silly video, too. It wasn't even just me. It was singing over somebody else. So it was weird, definitely, but I don't know.
And how long ago was this?
I want to say 4, maybe 5 years ago. It was in 2020, I believe.
Okay.
So during COVID.
And it was just a video about
singing. You sing over the artist, basically. So.
And you live here in Spokane?
Yeah.
You live in Spokane?
Yeah, North Spokane.
So are there other social media influencers that you team up with local in the area?
It's very hard. There's not many people around here. I used to live in Austin, Texas, and I feel like there probably was a lot more opportunity there. I did take a break when I came back here because I feel like life isn't maybe as interesting here, and I got in my head a little bit about it. But yeah, there's really nobody to partner up with around here that I know. So I talk to people over social media, and we go live together and things like that. But
do those videos typically do better when you do like joint videos?
I feel like they would. I haven't ever done joint videos.
Okay.
I go live with other people, and that's about, I mean, those do better because it's our followers combined and things like that. But
so are there any memorable moments that you have when you were doing TikToking other than your 4 million views? Anything like a crazy comment that really stuck out to you? Somebody that maybe got inspired by seeing what you do?
I think the number one thing that I can think of is when that video did blow up, the actual artist that I was singing her song is the one that commented. I don't even remember what she said, but I opened my phone and I was like, no way. And it wasn't just once, it was twice.
Who was she?
Zoe Wees. I don't know how to say her last name. But.
Well, we'll definitely in post, we'll pull her up on here.
Yeah.
So what did it feel like? She reached out to you. Was it like, wow, she saw?
Yeah, she didn't even, she just commented on the video and was like, that's awesome, nice job, something like that. And then basically the song had just came out, so she was like, "Go check it out."
Most of the stuff that you do on there, is it original type stuff, or do you have any of like your own music that you also sing?
You know, I think I have like the worst writer's block ever. I do not know how to write my own music. I do a lot of covers. I DJ karaoke every Friday night, so most of the time I just take videos of that, post that, day in the life. I get bored and post whatever I'm doing at that second.
You're trying to make this like a full-time job.
Yeah, at one point I did have it as a full-time job. When I lived in Austin, Texas, it was brand deals after brand deal after brand deal.
Really?
Yeah, but then I moved to Spokane, and I think it was my undoing. I took a break for a while, and you know, with algorithms and things like that, it gets kind of behind. But
Those
we're
damn
working
algorithms.
I know it's hard to figure those out, but we're working towards it again.
So when you say you took a break, we're talking like days, weeks, months?
I, you know, there wasn't like a set time. It was just like I was busy with life, wasn't a priority. I posted when I felt like it,
Right.
and that was that. So posting more consistently is really what I'm working towards.
Consistency is the
Yeah.
key, right?
It is.
Pretty much anything in life, consistency.
Right. Yep.
Michael Jordan's only great because he showed up every day.
Exactly.
So I've got like mental health questions.
Okay.
And when I've seen a lot of documentaries, social media, likes, wanting to get validated. Do you ever come across any of, if you don't get enough likes, does it have any kind of mental stimulation, good or bad?
It used to a lot. When my video first blew up, I got so sucked into it because I'm like 4 million views. What can I do now? I was so excited.
And then the next one gets 4 views.
Exactly. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? I mean, this was 4 years ago, so I'm in my head like stuck at home, can't do anything, thinking about what I can do to get more views. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And it would tear me apart inside. Like my entire brain couldn't handle it. I've noticed keep your circle really small. I don't look at myself as some like super big influencer or something like that, but people see 400,000 and they automatically
Right.
start treating you a little bit weirdly, which I think it's odd. I don't understand it at all. The comments that I get from people, I'm like, you are just clearly not my friend because I mean, if you
Has it ruined friendships?
It has, yeah.
What about relationships?
Yes,
Does it make dating hard?
it does.
Like you got all these guys looking at you.
Yeah.
You got to really find somebody that's secure, confident.
Yep. I
Right.
try to keep my voice a secret when I meet people. I don't like singing at first, which is hard because I do it as a job. And then social media, that's another thing. I'm like, I don't flat out tell people, yeah, go look at my TikTok. No, because find that out for yourself.
Right.
And I don't know. I try to keep it away from people.
But I
as much as
mean,
I can.
let's say you're on a first date and it's
Mhm.
like, so what do you do, Kirsten? Are you're not going to bring it up?
Nope.
No.
I go to my other jobs.
Okay.
Yep. Instantly, I'm like, yeah, I do hair. I mean, I have my cosmetology license.
Okay, you do hair?
I do hair.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you do hair?
I do.
Okay, like for
Yeah.
yourself or
No,
not for
I have.
yourself,
I'm
but-
licensed to cosmetology.
But you work somewhere and do hair?
Yeah, I work in Coeur d'Alene.
Like, can you say where?
It's called the Dry Bar.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think I've been there before years
Really?
ago. Do they serve alcohol and have pool tables in there?
they don't have pool tables. They serve a little bit of alcohol. It's literally blow dries and styles.
Okay.
So, yeah.
For women.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nothing
sounds-
too crazy.
All right, very cool. And then you're going to be starting a new job,
I
we
am.
heard, with Rock School Northwest.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. Are you excited for that?
I'm very excited.
Because that's right up your alley.
It is, yeah. I think when I was looking for a second job, I was trying to find something that kept me in the music area. 'Cause
Right.
I think if I were to, I love hair. I've always wanted to do that since I was little, but if I think about something I want to do forever, I want to stay around music.
The artistic side of
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that we didn't talk about? And guys, real quick, make sure you go check out her TikTok at It's Not Kirsten Joy. Why is it It's Not?
You know, this is
I thought I had the wrong one. I'm like,
is
oh, this must
really
be a fake
funny
account.
story, actually. it's really bad. So I
Nice.
dated this
She set
guy.
the bar. Really funny. Let's get ready.
It's actually not funny. It's not funny. I dated this guy, okay? He's a terrible human. But basically,
Can we say his name?
we'll give you his first name. It's,
B dummy.
yeah, he's terrible.
So this story is about
B
a
dummy.
terrible human, how
He's
Kirsten Joy's
absolutely
name
terrible.
became.
Yeah, we went through lots of things together. But basically we broke up and he started dating my best friend like a week or two or something
Wow.
like that later, right?
Nice friend.
Yeah, she's a great girl.
What's her name?
Oh God.
You don't have to say
Her
it.
name is
A dummy.
So
B dummy. A dummy.
yeah. So basically her and then her little friend group, I was friends with all of them in high school, right? Really close. Yeah, really close friend group. They were, I don't know exactly who, but it was one of the group of three, right? 4, something like that. They were all making fake accounts on my social media, TikTok, right?
trying to monetize?
It was just TikTok.
That's worse than panhandling.
Yeah, and it was only when I started getting the views, right? So I want to say my first video that actually blew up, I got 1 million views, something like that.
Right.
And then every video after that was a couple 100,000. And when they saw that, they instantly started making fake accounts and commenting on everything, just trying to expose me and all this thing, right?
Were you guys still friends at this point?
Absolutely not. No, no.
Fuck,
And this-
Spokane shady.
right? And so I would block them and block them and block them. And eventually I just, you can't block haters. It's whatever.
Right.
They just kept trying.
It almost makes it better.
It really does. They've made, I want to say, I wish I was over exaggerating, but about 500 fake accounts.
Wow.
So,
Do they have jobs?
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't.
Because that takes a lot of,
I don't know what he would be doing.
talk about spending your energy.
I'm living rent-free in
that's
their
what I
head.
meant. Yeah.
I don't.
Gosh.
It's funny. I forget
should
about
charge.
them until they make an account. I'm like, oh.
When's the last time it
you
happened?
again? It's been, I want to say, at least a year now. So that
Okay.
was happening for 4 or 5
Until
years.
they see this video.
Right. Damn it. Right. Yeah. No. Hopefully not. I hope that stays away. But yeah, no.
Wow.
Those were my number one haters for
Okay.
a while. So when I tell you mental health was downhill for a while, there's always going to be people that absolutely hate me. And there's a lot of things that I've done that I'm not proud of that I'm sure everyone will know about at some point. You just have to learn to not care. I
Yeah.
mean, if my mental health goes downhill, I stop looking at the comments.
Right.
I used to turn the comments off like, oh no, what are people going to think about me when they say this? I don't care anymore. I really don't.
Has this helped you kind of like remove ego
Yeah.
and practice being like practicing humility?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, who fucking cares really?
Yeah.
Right?
One, you have to be super humble.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, people are just going to look at you and be like, right, okay, so she has all the followers. That's cute. Whatever. She knows it too. I don't want to be that girl. And on top of that, people always have something to say. You just can't care. Who cares?
So if somebody's wanting to get into the career of TikTok,
Hmm.
don't quit your day job right away is what you're
No.
saying, right?
I made that mistake. That was so stupid. So stupid. Don't do that. Do not do that. I did that when I was 18. That was.
How old are you now?
I'm 21.
Okay.
It was the dumbest decision I have ever made. I found a job really quickly, but I was like, oh my God, I have to pay rent.
You mean my
Ooh,
TikTok check
what do I
doesn't?
do? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Well, Kirsten, thanks for coming on.
Of course.
Guys, go follow her on her TikTok account at It's Not Kirsten Joy on TikTok.
We're winging it today. Absolutely winging it.
You want to wear your headphones?
I don't know. Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I can hear you.